Alpha traders, get over in this Discord. What a hectic morning. Holy ba. All right. Oh, hello, Bitcoin. What are we doing, Bitcoin? You reckon shorters again? Oh, you poor shorters. I'll leave a link in the description for crash helmets for all you shorters. Gotta love Matt Rife. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. Wow. All right, let's see here. What we got in here? Good stuff. Let me get in this chat. I got so much shit going on right now. It is ridiculous. Trying to salvage wallets and all kinds of stuff. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. If you guys just came into the Discord or you just got into TradingView, I left a link in the description for a website that sells crash helmets for all you shorters out there. Let's see. Yeah, that's a joke. That's a Wednesday morning joke. All right, let's see. Bitcoin. Bouncing off top side of 68.3. Laplace distribution range. Man, the sun is messing with the brightness on my computer. I got a lot of shit going on today. What the hell's going on? I'm under attack, boys. Help. Let me see here. So we're back up on top. What do we got here? So let me make sure what resistance level that is. I am pretty sure it is. Is that the top of the monthly? God, it might be. I think it is the top of the monthly. Bitcoin just hit top of its monthly range. Yesterday tried, sent a wick above the weekly here. Weekly, I believe that was the first resistance level. Absolutely. Here's the weekly range. Bitcoin at the top of its monthly right now. Guys, crypto, especially crypto doing different things, man. Crypto's blowing out these ranges. Wow. Turn this brightness up. I don't know what's going on with this computer. That beautiful sun, a little Christmas tree behind me is messing with it. Whee! That sun hits the sensor and it just goes wow bright. That's what it is. I need to turn that off. Let me see if I can do that real quick because it is driving me crazy. Brightness, where are you, my friend? Give me 1 second here. Boom. Where are you, my little friend? Spotlight accessibility displays. Let's see here. Night shift advance. Automatically adjust brightness. No, thank you. There we go. Turn that off. Oh boy, I'm a boomer, man. Give me a break. Need help. Need help. Somebody come clean my computer screen too. That would be nice. All right, let's see here. That was yesterday. All right, we got no new messages. Beautiful. Like I just said, Bitcoin just bounced right off the top side of its 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Lasts probably about an hour and a half. When did it start here? Yeah, about 07:15. Yeah, no, about 2 hours. Beautiful. But it is. This is the top of BTC's monthly range. Let's see what RMLRs we're hitting here. Oh, I just snooped through. What did I talk about yesterday on the daily? There it is right there. What is that? Almost 45K. Wow. Making a run. Second standard deviation. We'll see. This volatility is kicking up on Bitcoin. Wow. Let's see what this 4 hour looks like. Oh boy. Strong with the force this one is. Let's pop up through here. 2-day. Man. This is what bulls are made out of. We got a nice wick. Look at the nice wick on the last 2-day candle. Right to the RMLR. Sucked it right back up. Popped off of it again. God, I love the VEPS. I love me some VEPS. Hey.
Did you see someone derugged my Popo?
Did Popo get derugged?
Yeah, it got derugged, man.
I did see it was pumping a bit. I don't know how much, though. Send me a DM. Let me know. Let's not
like
let
up
these.
100. 150% from yesterday.
Oh, really? Wasn't that something special? I got some burger money.
Yep, that's right.
Nice. I'm gonna go to the butcher and have them ground up some fillets and turn it into hamburger.
There you go.
Living a life. Do I got somebody knocking on my door like a little dog? I think I do. Come on, get in here. It's cold out. Come on. Come on, little missy. Get up here, Grandma. Oh. All right. For the longest time, I thought the deer only had one leg. Well, the dog brought another leg home yesterday. It's lovely. 2 deer legs now. Oh, boy. Gotta love it. So, yeah, look at the 3-day. Look at the 3-day. That thing ripped down, tested the 1SD, and we are at the 1SD now. And I believe I did talk about this. So, when you got the 3-day doing the first standard deviation, I call it the rodeo because it wrecks people, bucks them off like they're riding horses and bulls. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? There's no way I'd be freaking, especially long-term swing trading. You're trying to short this market. You're just getting slapped up, man. Like I said, link in the description for crash helmets. All you people wearing short pants out there. Let's see here. What we got moving? What's Solana doing? Up 7.79. Love it. Let's check this weekly out. Oh boy, we got a full backfill happening. God, BTC never ceases to amaze me, man. This thing is just always bullish since day one. People have been taking profits along the way, but yeah, BTC's a bull. If you don't know what I'm talking about, put it on a monthly, put it on log, check it out, man. Report back. BTC, the bull. The bull. Let's put BTC on the regular chart. Let me take a peek real quick. I do this every day. Traditional. What's Dixie at? Dumped back down. It was up to about 102.5, I think. Let's go back up to 2037. Gotcha. Roger that, mother. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. That was the last halving right there. What happened after the last halving? Boys, oh my goodness. Got a little tingling in my nether regions. Let me get rid of that. I'm tired of looking at those. Let me pull all this in. Let me get rid of these halvings. Oh, look, that was the halving previously. What happened? All right. Got sound effects today. Got the sound effects. So, let me check this weekly out real quick, man. Above the power mean band on the weekly. Interesting. Volatility contracting, negatively correlated. Gotta love it. Wow. This is contracting volatility on the weekly. Higher high, too. From that last local high. Yes, indeed. Both of them. Look at the DLP building. Look what happened last time DLP did this on the week. Oh, God, that's right. I'm on a 21-day. Jesus. Hold on here. How do I get on a 21-day? Whoa, weekly's blown out. Now, let's go to the month. There we go. Still above power mean band. This thing is definitely setting up some bear div. We got to get a higher high on the returns oscillator. Look at the DLP, though. All right. Look at the DLP. That's the last 2 halvings, by the way. That's what these DLP pumps to the top side. Last 2 halvings. Whap. Just starting. We're going to get another one like that. Stay tuned. Shannon Entropy percentiles left. Excuse me. Bless myself. Wow. Same thing, though. Monthly. Contracting volatility negatively correlated. 981 was finished off contraction. Goodness gracious. If this continues for, let's say, going into maybe first month, first quarter, a few months before the halving, oh boy. This goes into expansion positively correlated. We're going to see a massive move. Massive. Oh boy. Gets me a little excited. I'm going to drop all the way down to 4 hour now. See what we're doing here. Having an outlier. Wow. Shannon Entropy percentile blew the doors off of the 3SD band here. And this 4 hour candle, Bitcoin above 95.4 Laplace. So next, what? We know 2 hours, right? We're going to get a new 4 hour candle in 2 hours. 95.4% chance pulls back to about 43. What is it at? 43,475. 43,475. And here's the top of the monthly range. Tell me, man. Got a wick above it. It's pulling back, though. And there you go. About this weekly. Yesterday's high. Weekly resistance level. Bam, bam. Indeed. This thing pull back up here. UPM, come on, you. There you go. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Got that. Yeah, this is getting interesting real fast, man. Where's that Fisher? 43, but same area, 43,357. That is on the 4 hour. So yeah, when it comes to those distribution levels, man, right? 95.4% chance next 2 hours pulls back inside 43,473. That wouldn't get back inside just reverse Fisher on the 4 hour, but yeah, it's working that way. God, Daly's right at the top of the power mean band again. Getting local higher highs here. Indeed. From back here though, yeah, lower high. I mean, God, this is a good setup to be honest. DLP's building. Wow. All right, Bitcoin's doing its thing. Meanwhile, look at Bonk. Look at Bonk. What'd I say about Bonk, man? It's going to play out real nice. Look out for Bonk when this monthly closes. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised, like I said. Bonk's top of monthly range. Guys, let's pull this up real quick. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Now, does it have to come back there? Man, crypto's doing something different. Crypto's super bullish. I'm going to give you a little percentage, though. Right, these guys that bought Bonk at the top, they're down 50%. Literally, if they were watching Alpha Trading, it'd be like, oh man, this guy knows something. Well, I know where these volatility ranges are, and I know I'm not getting any Bonk up here. Indeed. Let me see here. Got some other meme coins pumping. Bonk's sitting behind. There it is, right there. Let's see what kind of a pullback that would be. Pop, pop, pop from right here. Another 39%. They bought at the top. Wow, man. The joys of leading information. What are you going to do? Some have it, some don't. Not a lot do. That's the thing. That's why everybody's out there getting wrecked. Lost in the markets. If you don't know about the distribution, the volatility ranges, you don't know when the market's in trend. You don't know when the volatility is expanding or contracting. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. And if you're one of those people that continue to watch these streams, guys, you're going to start to figure it out. You really will. You study this stuff, you'll be like, what in the hell is going on here? Because that's what we do all the time. Like,
the trend is, my friend, until the end.
Let me see. Yeah, no, you're good, Lloyd. I see you in the chat, man. Yeah, this is a whole different thing going on over here at Alpha Trading. We're using leading information called the VEPS. It's volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. Okay. Very high percent of traditional technical analysis is lagging information. We choose not to use that. And a lot of people that use that information know it's lagging, but they don't know that there's a better option out there because nobody's teaching this stuff. The main groups of people that are using this information, high frequency trading firm algorithms. Those firms that liquidate hedge funds every day, especially if they're dabbling in cryptocurrency. Woo! So yeah, just stay with us. There's a link to a Discord in the description. Come in, open a support ticket, request the free volatility starter pack. We're going to give you a free chart, like 4 different free indicators, and the educational channels that go along with that. Access to the Discord where you can ask questions. We don't charge you anything for that. Come in, learn volatility trading, my friend. All right, let me get back to this. And I'm sure Yasha is probably going to be in the chat talking to you here in a minute. He loves that. I'm busy doing this. Let's see here. Oh, vet. Oh, I'm sure. Where's Warlord at? I'm sure he's dancing around, probably feeding the goats. Let's see here. 11 life, though. I know he was getting in on Vet, like he likes to call it. Hell, it's up 10% today. Things finally moving. Yeah, I don't like Vet, though. Tia. Interesting. Yeah, Bonk just hanging back. Bonk got way overextended when it comes to monthly volatility ranges. Just like BTC is exactly where it's at right now. That red cross line, top of BTC's monthly volatility range. Let me squish this down. There's the monthly. Right down here. Center of the monthly volatility range, about 36,729. I just call these the wings, man. This is what lets you know when you learn how to read these volatility charts. Depending on how wide the range is going to tell you whether or not that asset during the month is going to trend or if it's going to range. That's what that's all about. And right now, there's the first resistance level, second resistance level, third resistance level. Here was last week's new weekly range. We're above the first resistance level on the weekly. If BTC decides to break out here and go up to the top side of this monthly, second resistance level right around 45,462 area, and there's the top side right up there. Third resistance level on the weekly is at 47, a little over 47. Yeah, 47.92, $47,092. Beautiful. BTC doing its thing. I would imagine, though. Let's check some low time frames here. I'm going to start on the 90-minute. Actually, let me start on the 4-hour. Outlier. This is our variance indicator. It's called the coefficient of variance, or variation, my bad. Coefficient of variation. It is just pure variance. Variance is a spread of data from the mean of log returns. Price action does not have a mean. Returns have a mean. Price action follows returns. Let me see here. Man, this is... Hold on for 1 second. Let me... Boy, this is bad. I'm glad you guys can't see this damn computer screen. There is so much dust on this thing. How's he trade? I don't know. Looking through the dust particles, I guess. Give me a second. The joys of living with multiple dogs. There we go. I can see the chart, boys. All right, 90-minute. So what I'm looking for is some div. It's setting up on the 4-hour. The most important divergence you could ever learn is the divergence between price action and returns. Why is that? Because this is the problem with people use that one. I'd shake my head on that one a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, divergence with lagging information makes zero sense. That's why most people, when they're teaching, say, hey, don't pay attention to any of this divergence nonsense. And they are totally correct. It is nonsense unless you're using the correct things, right? Returns and price action. And that's what we have here. We have a returns oscillator with price action. You're getting a higher high right now, lower high on the 4-hour, but this thing is strong. DLP's building, Shannon Entropy, volatility is expanding, positively correlated. This thing's on a mission. But watch, we're going to go down through here, and there's going to be some already set up probably. 90-minute, no, you're getting a little bit of a higher high and having a big outlier on the variance. And I didn't finish that off. So when the data spreads from the mean, we have this indicator correlated. That's a lot of people out there, if they even are using volatility. This is the problem with most of these old school options traders that are stuck on implied volatility. They just don't get it, man. They if they would give themselves 5 minutes to dig into this just a little bit, they'd be shocked, right? Because we have an indicator grade, right? Volatility grade is implied volatility and historical volatility combined. Then we overlay that on volatility percentile. Such a power. You know when your volatility is contracted, you know when your volatility is expanded, you get good entries, you get good exits, you know whether you should be buying premium or selling premium. We've got this nailed down to an art. And so when this variance starts expanding, right, starts moving away from the mean to log returns, it's going to correlate. In this instance, the outside line's blue, telling you that variance, that spread of data from the mean is positively correlated. And not only that, the white line that is variance turned pink, letting you know there is a fat tail event happening right now within the distribution. A fat tail event within the distribution is a second standard deviation move or greater. That's a 95.4% probability. That doesn't mean there's a 95.4% probability that it's going to reach those higher levels. It means that you're going to get, well, I said that wrong. My bad. Sometimes I talk a little quick, not enough coffee. That's exactly what it means, is that you're going to have a 95.4% fat tail event. Where that stops, nobody knows. That's where workflow comes in. That's when you're looking at daily, 4-hour. Where's this at in the distribution? But right now, 4-hour setting up bear div, 90-minute, not so much. Not on the 45-minute. What about the 33? We're going to find some bear div here somewhere already setting up. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe this thing's just going to roll right into hidden bear. When I look at something that's at the top of the monthly volatility range, I am looking for some bear div. And what is it? What are all these returns oscillators in the data set telling me? There is a massive amount of buy pressure going on right now. A massive amount, because it's already down here on the 15, setting up hidden bull divergence already. Where the 33 is not? No. 33 will be next. It's got to drop below the zero mean, below this low on the data set right here, and it'll set up some hidden. Let's see here, 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes where it's setting up first. Let's go to the 9. Starting to play out right now from a few points. 1, 2, 3. 3 stabs of hidden. All right, because these are all lower highs or higher. Jesus, higher lows. Right, and you got lower lows over here on the returns oscillator. Boy, that changed quick. Look at Shannon Entropy though. Wonder if this thing's going to pull back real quick. Volatility is pretty expanded up here on the 9 minute. Returns oscillator turning up. It's negatively correlated. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. 6 minute. Let's go all the way down. 3 minute. Crossing up yet? Yep, we are. Here's the thing. Where are we going? Yep, you need to. This data set needs to break out again, right? Or this thing's just going to set up somewhat. You're going to set up some hidden bear with a lower high here, higher high on the returns oscillator, where it did reject off the zero mean to the downside. To set up what? The move we're having. This little 3 minute move we're having right now. Hidden bull. Bam. Bam. But now it's setting up hidden bear. It's the way this works. The whole market, I don't care what you're looking at. Divergence, man. The imbalance in the buy and sell pressure. That's what's moving data sets around. A lot of people don't realize that. And if you get locked in on the right type of divergence, it's really going to help you out. Let me see. All the way down to 1 minute. Boy, this thing's a beast right now. 1 minute. Yeah, turning down. Top side of the power mean band too. Where's this Fisher at? 43.6. Interesting. What has happened to my little entropy indicator? Let me reload this real quick. Yes, reload. Got my scale off over here. Hello, TradingView. Hello. Okay, what is happening with my entropy here? Let's reset the scale. Must have saved it. Boing! There we go. All right, strong trend down here too. Strong trend. This is the entropy indicator. This is letting you know, is this a trending move? A lot of people are just going to say, they're going to look at a data set and be like, oh man, that's trending. Yeah, you need to know for sure. Entropy does that for you. And yes, on these low time frames, definitely a trending move. 15-minute trending for sure. 33. This is what I do. I'm going to go up to these time frames. I'm going to find out what time frame first. This is a random walk. Nope, not on the 45. 90. No. They're probably all these lower time frames probably dropping in the trend. Yeah, even the 4 hours in trend, man. We might have to get up here on the daily, to be honest. And if is this, no, it's starting to drop in the trend. Hell, it might still 2-day, 3-day might still be. Wow, guys, we could be getting ready to get nasty here. Everything's starting to drop back in the trend. Oh boy, oh boy, boy! I'm glad I'm not a bear. You guys could be getting ready to get really wrecked. Get rid of that YouTube, man. Let's pop up this. Let's check this liquidation chart out here. See what just happened. Let's see here. Last 4 hours. Yeah. Come on, man. There we go. Last 4 hours, about 24.86 million. Shorts liquidated. Only 5 million longs. Look at the last 24 hours. Pretty even. 66 million longs, 64 million in shorts. Not that bad, really, compared to some of the stuff we've seen. All right. Compared to some of the stuff. It's a cool website, too. CoinGlass. Check it out. CoinGlass. Got a lot. I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg. If you get a paid account, my God, there's so much information out there, you'll get lost in it. You'll get lost in it. Look at Bitcoin, man. This thing's a beast right now, man. This thing is a beast. All right. Let me go to, time is it? 9:26. Yeah, we're going to pop over here on the dollar real quick. Whoops. Come on, open up for me. Yeah, what a sharp sell-off right there, man. Almost, yeah, 4 hour. Let's see. Open up that new 4 hour candle. Kind of rejected off top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range on that 4 hour candle. It's pulled all the way back to the top side of the daily 68.3. Scale this down a little bit so we can get a little more perspective here. There we go. You do got the daily range above the top side of the 68.3. This dollar, though, man, it is just on the struggle bus. Struggle bus. Let me see. And that is, let me check one more time. Pretty sure that is the bottom of the monthly, man. Yes, it is. No, it's not. 99.7. Yeah, we already been through this. That's the second. That was the second up there. I'm going to double check. Oh, got him wrong. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm still stuck on the previous that previous week when it was hanging around the bottom. I got the weekly and the monthly confused. This dollar's got a lot of room to move to the downside. Rejecting off of this new weekly range too. Good Lord. Hey man, it's all good in crypto land. Tell you what, man, if the dollar does start breaking down through all these, especially the monthly going into the end of the year, and guys, what do we got? A week left? Goodness. If it does, you gold bugs are going to have a nice Christmas. If it does, this thing could rip back up to the all-time highs. What was it, 21.50? That sharp, like 150 pullback in the one day. Yeah, it was pretty powerful, man. Pretty powerful. Dixie, Dixie, Dixie. Let me see something here. Oil. God, that thing popped back up $75, huh? Oh, what happened? FedEx have earnings or something? They ain't looking good. FedEx must have had some earnings. Down pre-market 12%. I would know that, but I'm not trading options right now. I was hot on it for a few months, trading 0 DTEs. Burns you out, man. Burns you out real fast. Especially when you have a life to live. Let's see here. We got, plus it's crypto meme coin season, baby. All you degens unite. Let's go. What are we doing here? Don't know. Nice. Yeah, Bleach Boy. Right? That's what it's for, man. That's what it's for, my man. It is shitcoin season in Cryptoville. Take those profits. Take those profits. Take my advice. Sometimes I don't take my own advice when it comes to the meme coins, man. Ask MJ. He drags me into all these rugs. Where's he at? Let's see. SPY's down 0.2 pre-market. Okay. Dollar, you going to pop right here? If it finds support on the top side of the 68.3 and the bottom of the daily range, this could move. We could see it actually get into the weekly. I've been talking about this. It just hasn't done it yet. I mean, yesterday, right? Yesterday, just was hammering around the top side of that 68.3. Just dumped out. Closed the day down by the third support level on the daily. That is just weak. Real weak. And the fact it's trying to recover. I mean, you almost hit the 1 SD too. That's a 1 SD on the daily. 1 SD to the downside, we're talking like 101 and 101.5 area. Wow. SPY's on a rampage, man. SPY is on a rampage. All-time highs. All right, all-time highs on SPY. Take a quick check here. Pretty sure it is. Which is just... This just adds to the fact how much of a clown world we live in. I am not shitting you. The economy's just a train wreck. But nah, it's all good. It's all good, boys. Okay, let's see here. Pull all this in. I'm going to put you on the monthly, man. Oh, it's getting real close, man. That's right. It was up there around 480. Yeah, 480. It's pushing for it, too. So let's spread this back out on these macro time frames. Oh, Jenny Mew. Come on, baby. Let me see here. Let me scale this down. Wow, you got the 30 length RMLR. Really? Come on, man. All right, chart. I'm in control here. Look at the nice bounce right off that thin blue line right there, right? 33 power mean. Popped off of it real nice. Mean reverted to the 11, right? Pop up here, mean revert to the 11. Now you're popping, and you have literally got the 30 up here at about 564. 564. That is above the third standard deviation on this monthly candle, below the 99.7 Laplace. The 3SD and the 99.7 Laplace, same probability percentage level, just different distribution models. Highly recommend using both. I know a place that has both. Hey, we tell people all the time, learn the basics of this first. That's why we give you a free chart. We give you the opportunity to come in this Discord and learn from a lot of people that are seasoned doing this stuff. When you learn the basics, then all this makes even more sense. Yeah, if somebody comes straight in this Discord, this is amazing, I want to buy your indicator package. Guys, we will try to deter you from doing that. Who else does that? You got YouTube Jimmy out there. He'll sell you his mom's wedding ring. These guys are jokers, man. Absolute jokers. You ask them to buy something, they're going to, oh yeah, here. You probably don't even understand or don't want to use blah, 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 blah. And they'll just sell you whatever. We're not like that, man. We want to teach you the basics of this first. So if you get to a point where you want to get into this package of indicators that we do sell, real cheap. There's over 40 indicators. It's like $99 a month. Guys, there's knuckleheads out there selling single indicators that lag really bad for $300 to $500 a month for one indicator. They say this is the bee's knees, and people, it's just getting people wrecked. It's total BS. Not here, man. We give you a wide variety of indicators built on volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics that you can build a real edge on. Because if the edge you're using right now, can you quantify it? Is it traditional technical analysis? If it is, then you can't. You cannot quantify your edge. It's not an edge. Period. The end. You can quantify this, right? The guy we have behind the scenes that's working all the math on all this makes me feel very stupid. Just all he has to do is talk and I feel stupid. Doesn't even have to talk about this stuff. So it's pretty wild. I am not the engineer. I am the pilot, like many of us here. But yeah, what they're doing behind the scenes, our coders, pretty powerful, man. Pretty freaking powerful. SPY is just, wow, crushing. I want to look at this on the daily. Above both RMLRs. We're going into the end of the year. Jesus. Man, this thing looks bullish. This thing looks a bit bullish. What's it's doing on the 4 hour? Yeah. This is the moment of truth here, though. I mean, you're saying you're literally right in between these RMLRs on the 4 hour. See this real quick. That's what I wanted. Want to see where the new daily is. Come on, spread out for me. Come on, chart. Starfish for Bilbo. There you go. You sweetie. Okay, let's see here. Drag us down a bit. I got ghosts in the... What just happened? Come on. There's ghosts in the machine. There we go. Pull you down. There you come. There you come. There you come. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are right at the daily range right now. SPY is right at the center, pretty much. Data set's 474.16. Center's 471.1. Bottom side 473.7. Top side 474.5. Yeah, underneath a point, beneath a point range. I mean, it's pretty tight, to be honest. So is the was that 478? Guys, only 4 points to the top side of the daily volatility range. And it is almost inside the 1 SD. Almost inside the 1 SD to the top side. Where the bottom side, you're down here by 95 for Laplace, pretty much. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing rip. 2 SD move. Wow, 478, huh? Maybe. It's almost 479. About 5 points. SPY could do that sleeping. Pretty bullish these days. We'll see what happens, though. It was down pre-market. The dollar, though, Dollar is weak. And if you're in the Discord, you want to look at something, pop it in the chat. I've got it up right now. If you're watching on TradingView and you just say you're at home sitting with your edge, you're like, I want to see what this guy thinks about this. Give me an asset to look at. I'll give you a little rundown on it. Then you can take it from there, man. But pretty much guarantee the reads you're getting from traditional TA and what I'm going to talk about probably going to be exactly the opposite, man. Probably exactly the opposite. It's powerful when you have leading information. It really is, especially the distribution. If we were playing a drinking game, you guys wouldn't even make it through 2 hours if you had to do a shot every time I said distribution. Everybody be passed out. I'd be alone. Yeah, man. There's a reason why I talk about it all the time. It is very, very, very important. I mean, holy crap. Remember when you're sitting in school and you were learning about the bell curve and normal distribution, and you're sitting there going, when the hell am I ever going to use this crap? And you fall asleep on your book or something? Yeah, you shouldn't have slept in that class. If you took statistics class, right, you're going to know what some of these terms are. But how to take all this information and apply it to the markets, guys, I apply a lot of this to my entire life. I am a probability machine. You have no idea. You have no idea. It's kind of how I run my life. Probabilities, man. Probabilities. And I don't go against them. Even if it doesn't seem like it's going to be a good outcome if I don't. I mean, guys, I'm going to stick with the probabilities. You just have to. What's your edge in life, right? Does it fluctuate? You wonder why your ship is just in freaking storming seas, man. That's why. Let me see here. All right, SPY doing its thing. I want to see where gold's at. And where'd that little wick go to? Show us gold. Show us. No man's land, or we got a daily right there. Waiting for it to populate. Nope. Let's see. Almost 1 SD on the 4 hour. Just looks like caught a little bit here at the bottom of the daily range. Let's see if gold can start popping. I mean, the dollar was trying to come out. I don't see it happening, man. It's just the bears are so locked in on the dollar. It's crazy. Crazy. Who's holding all them dollars out there? China, you shorting the dollar? What's up, baby? Don't make us come deliver some democracy. What a clown world we live in. Can't we all just get along? Oh, shit. But, yeah, that's America. Let me see. What are we doing? In G for Boyle. What? Boyle? Interesting. Futures up. Boyle down. U.S. fund down. Well, I see something like this. Let me see. Let me check. Let me look at Boyle. If you don't know what Boyle is, this is where the degens in the traditional market go to play. If you can't tell here by the data set, it's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible indeed. What did I say after the dump out? Right? What did I say at the dump out? On what was it? Was it Monday? No, I think it was on. Yeah, that was Friday. I was like, definitely going to have an up day. Yesterday, a little slow. At the end of the day, though, it ripped it up. No doubt about it. Now today down. Going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I buy a lot of propane, so it's always in the back of my mind. How much is it going to cost me to heat? Jesus, man, when it's real cold, it's costing me a couple $100 a month. $200 a month. I got a wood burner. I just, man, what are you going to do? I'm not in the cabin most of the time. What are we doing here? Coinbase. Jesus, Coinbase. Hello. Oh, Coinbase on a mission, man. Remember, its highs are pretty damn high. So, monthly. It's going to be interesting. Is Coinbase at the top of its monthly range? No. Coinbase can... Wow. It's above the 5th standard deviation on the daily today. Would not be... If BTC continues to stay bullish, it's not going to surprise me at all by the end of this month that Coinbase is back at about $200. When everybody's saying Coinbase is dead at 30. When me and I know one other person for sure, Tom Sosnoff, was screaming, I don't know what you people are doing, but I'm buying Coinbase at $30. He was buying Tesla at $200. Everybody was like, oh, end of the world. Well, Coinbase has had a hell of a rip. Tesla did, but it pulled back. What's it at? It's only like, what's Tesla at? 250 or something? Let me see this real quick. 257, yeah. 257. It's been stuck in a little range. Coinbase, on the other hand, man, I like it. Coinbase looking good. If you know how to you don't even need a correlation tool to understand that Coinbase is going to be correlated with Bitcoin. What was that? Top side of the 68.3, bottom side of the 68.3. Give me a second here. Let me put this on 1 minute just to make sure. If you are using this, right, depending on what time frame you have it on, when the market's first open, I'll put it on 1 minute just to see where these ranges are at. Yeah, look, already loss distribution to the top side. You close above, what is that, second resistance level on the daily? Now, did the daily get tested? Gapped up percentage-wise? Definitely. And just to come back and test that 68.3 if the daily range that close, I like that. I talk all the time. If a data set just runs away, doesn't even give it a look, like, hey, you sexy, down there, a little cat call, like it did, I'm just like, look out. You always need to know, though, this is the daily volatility range, right? So it can always come back and revisit, man. It can always come back, especially if it doesn't get, you need to close some candles above the second resistance level. If it does, we're going to see a 1 SD on Coinbase, about 170, 170.75. If it breaches that, we could see, here is the second resistance level. Yeah. Tight weekly range, too. Tight weekly range. Second resistance level. There's the top of the weekly range. So by the close Friday, high probability Coinbase won't be above 175. We'll see how that plays. 9 points. It's about right, depending on what it does today. It's definitely looking bullish. You see, good morning. Mr. Gold is in the chat. What's up, Tony Man? Let's see here. And you're looking good. Yeah, gold's looking good, man. Especially the dollar is just a straight shit show. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm sitting around waiting for these 0 DT options, but that's going to be interesting how that plays out because it's not going to, I'm just going to have to dig into it. When you understand correlation, though, and how Dixie affects gold, especially, Bitcoin's a honey badger. It really doesn't give a shit. Sometimes it loses sometimes it's correlated with Dixie, sometimes it's not. Gold is usually always going to be negatively correlated with Dixie. So the ones that are using leading information, they're foaming at the mouth because they know they're going to wreck these 0 DTE traders. They know it. They just are, come on, bring them on. Bring them on. We got all these degens all excited. Oh, we're going to trade 0 DTs on gold and oil. You're going to get your ass handed to you if you're not careful. You jump in the Shark Tank, be prepared, man. Be prepared. You have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea what you are dealing with. Right? You are dealing with some high frequency trading firm algorithms that their main mission is to take all your money from you. And they do a good job at it. See you, Matt. Got to run. What'd you do? Rug me? Now he's running. That's how it works. Rugs me on some shit coins and then runs. It's all fun. It's all jokes. Let me see here. Let me go down here. What's the yields doing? Where are you, baby? Oh, boy, broke again, down 1%. Interesting. You know what I wanted to look at real quick? I'll just put it over here. Let me look at the interest rate real quick. Let me turn off these RMLRs so that will skew the shit out of it. This is something you're not going to be charting this. United States, there it is. Yeah, I know, 5.5%. All right. 5.5%. Oh, the good old days. What happened back here? February of 22. Yeah, there we go. Hey, what's up, Zentap? How you doing, buddy? Sound like you're on the
man, pod. Oh man, oh man. All I can say is
just looking at the interest rate. Jesus. 5.5.
Yeah.
It's real as
hell. It's been crazy times, man. Crazy times.
Thing all over the place.
Oh, bad. Good old interest.
Gotta love it. What are you gonna do, man?
Mm-hmm.
My God. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at FedEx. FedEx had to have freaking earnings. It was down 12%, man. Let me turn these RMLRs on. Bam. Bam. Yes, indeed it did. Indeed it did. And probably making a run. You gotta love it too. Gotta love it. I mean, look at the monthly. FedEx just rips up to the monthly 1SD. Hey, we got earnings coming. And down she goes.
Nice.
Yeah, right. Let me look at this on where are you, FedEx? Where are you at, FedEx? I got a really cool FedEx guy, man. He's awesome. We're in the boonies, so right. Your delivery guys are like family. Play with the dogs and shit. I remember the first time he pulled on the property, big dog ran out to him and he was just like, he's got his window down like as far throwing treats at it. I'm like, dude, he's good. He's a big baby unless you, depending on what your intentions are. You come here with bad intentions, he's probably gonna bite your leg off like he does with these deers. Came back with another deer legs in tap. Deer leg number 2. Incredible. He's a monster.
Well,
I don't know if he's picking up coyote trash or if he's out there literally mauling deer.
I mean, he might just really like the taste of venison, you know?
He likes venison. Oh, to get back on the, so I tell the FedEx guy, because he was telling me on his birthday he got a doe and a buck, and I was like, bring me some sausage.
Oh,
and he's
nice.
like, oh, don't have any sausage. He's like, what did he?
Yeah, dude, I love venison sausage, man.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
He just brought me a tube of just ground venison. I was like, oh, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
Didn't even just ask one time. Boop, here you go. Here's a tube. I was like, you the man. Me and the dog are going to love this. I'm going to make us all a venison burger. They will be stoked. They'll be like, man, this kind of tastes like that bone I had the other day. Oh, Jesus. He is a powerful animal. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he's taking deer down out there somewhere. He's a smart son of a gun. But that's the thing, man. I think at the same time, though, he's a protector. He's a protector. He loves chasing little animals around. I have never seen him kill one, though. It's like, you should see. I mean, all my neighbors got freaking animals. Cows, goats, chickens, pigs. There's shit everywhere out here. And not one problem. I've asked all the neighbors, he's ever messed around the chicken coops? And they're like, no, he sat outside one day. Just kind of like looking like he was.
He's a shepherd.
Yeah, totally, man.
So
he's a good boy.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I protect animals, but once in a while I get hungry.
Yeah. And we got a shitload of coyotes, so who knows? Hell, it could be coyote legs. I mean, it's all bone by the time he gets back here, so I don't know.
Right. It's all good, bro.
I just know I know the coyotes don't like him. He's got a deep, loud bark, and they do not like that. Dude, out west it was great because he was like the forward warning system for the bear, because there's bear everywhere. So it's like, good boy. I'd let him out, man. He would run them damn things up a tree so fast. Then I got to literally go get him and drag him home. He's like, I know this motherfucker's going to come down out of there one of these days. He would sit there all night probably waiting for the bear. Little does he know how powerful they are.
Yeah.
Poor dog. But those bears, they
even
don't want
even a small bear is very strong.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Very strong.
For sure.
Yeah, like Max and Daisy used to pull me on my longboard. I've got like a 6-foot big kahuna longboard. I used to ride around in Tahoe. If you're ever in Tahoe and you saw a guy with 2 dogs pulling them on a longboard, that's me. There's not many. There was a few other guys doing it, but yeah, they would pull me all over town. Then one day I had them on a split leash, and they freaking split a road sign, and it caught him and yanked them both. Daisy would never pull again. She got scared to death. I got Max to pull again, but yeah, after that day, it kind of went downhill in the old pull. That sucked.
I did get pulled around nicely on a sled in the snow with my Saints. It was in Jerusalem, of all places.
Nice.
Where there was a ton of snow there. For like when I happened to live there, there was a huge snowfall. It doesn't happen every year. It's like every 7, 8, or even 10 years you get a big snowfall.
Right.
And we had like several days of snow nonstop. By the end of it, it was a good few feet piled up. And my dogs are just pulling me all around from where I live to the old city and around. It was crazy, dude. Amazing time. Walking around with 2 huge St. Bernards, getting pulled into the snow. Man, they were happy. Good dogs. Anyway, I hope all the new folks that are watching and stuff are learning what's going on. I know I've been around for some days, but yeah, I'm busy with pre-holiday madness and things. Lots of stuff going on over here, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Much lawyering and much SECing stuff to be done. And I'm not a lawyer, and I don't work for the SEC. But I still have to deal with it. Rules and regulations. Anyway.
Yeah, man. For sure. Boy. All right, what are we doing here?
Man, did you see those? I mean, I'm sure you have. You've probably been even much more actively on like the 4-hour and stuff with the intersects and stuff on Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Just crazy, dude. Like we just had one on this candle. And we had one too, like the last candle and this candle. Boom, boom, right after the other. 2 different RMLRs intersected, and then you get this massive move. It was so sweet, dude.
Oh, and
so
look,
sweet.
And you're above the monthly. Got back up above that monthly, and man, the top side's at 90K.
Yeah.
90K.
And what's crazy is if you look at like the daily, right? The daily came all the way back. What was it, like 2 days ago? Came all the way down to like 40.5 or something like that, right? Which, if you look at the power mean, was just under that at like 40.3 or something like that. And today the power mean, and yesterday the power mean was basically at the 44.5. So like once again, the asset went basically back down to the power mean, and from there bounced off. For now.
Yeah,
and,
2 days ago. This thing's pumped 4K since then. Damn near.
Yeah, exactly. It went up. Exactly. It's just amazing. I love math.
I love the math.
I love the maths.
So 44,963 is the 11 length on the daily.
Right. It's so, I mean, man, what a piece of work.
Yeah, man.
And just that 4-hour just crushed it, man, on those candles. It's like, oh yeah, we got another intersect. Incoming.
Let me put this on the 4-hour.
Boom. I mean, and it was like, all right, the last intersect we had that sweet move.
Good Lord.
To the upside. And then after it had dipped down to that 40K, whatever. And then boom, again. 40 point, just.
This 4-hour
people can deny it all they want, man. When Van F builds an indicator.
It's very powerful.
He's powerful.
We're at the 99.7 Laplace almost on the 4-hour. That's it right there. There's a 99.7% chance in the next hour that this thing doesn't close above 44,250 area.
Yeah, that's a sick move. And also, that happens to be like literally the top of that wick, at least on the index chart that I'm using. You go 36 candles back, 36, 36, 36. You go 36 candles back, and you look at that PB2 on the plus with the drift on, the mean literally of where it's at now is the top of the wick. I mean, it's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy. Yeah. But deny the math, people. Deny the math. Tell me again how your Fibonacci's are working.
Yeah, not well.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, I always tell people, show me a fib level, I'll show you the distribution level.
Totally.
Every once in a while, happens those fib levels line up with the distribution level. It's not, God, people are just stuck on the fibs. I love the Fibonacci sequence. It's all about creation, but trading, using it in the markets, no thanks. No thanks. I didn't even use it when I was in traditional TA. It's damn near been about 6-7 years ago now. Long time.
Yeah.
But we were always grinding. I do not like this lagging information. There must be a better way. And then the dictator showed up, and I was like, well, this could be it. And then I was like, boy, this guy's a jerk off. But I like his information, so I'll deal with him as long as possible.
Exactly. I was perfectly happy to learn what I could learn from that whole experience, and then just be like, all right. When it was time to move on, it was kind of obvious.
Yeah, man. So we got no
Kind of
requests.
obvious. It was about as obvious as it could possibly get.
No requests. None. Just okay.
None.
None.
When we look at the, I haven't been here for the last hour since you started. So where did you go? I'm guessing you went over gold and Bitcoin.
Yeah,
And
gold,
SPY?
Bitcoin, gold. Looked at SPY's daily range. It's
Yeah.
almost back at its
So
all-time
something
highs.
exciting? Is there an exciting thing? Well, let's look at something exciting. Wow. Okay. Crypto's very green. Wow. Did you look at Avalanche?
Yeah, it's pumping, isn't it? There it is.
Yeah,
right there.
702 or something like that on the day. Nice one.
Woo, 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 woo. It's right at the 1SD
Lots
right
of
now.
green in the crypto world. Okay. Solana's up. Nice one. Good boy. Good boy, Solana. Good boy.
Good boy. Yeah, earlier in the day, Avalanche sent a wick into the center of the weekly.
Yeah.
Algo's kicked on the buy mode. Brrr, nice steady rise. Nice steady
Yep.
rise. All these little pullbacks right here, liquidating all the over leveraged degens.
That is a inverted. That's an inverted avalanche direction.
Yeah, it is. When in
snow
doubt,
going
invert the
uphill.
chart. If you're feeling bearish, just invert the chart.
That's right.
You'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
Yeah,
Just
it's
flip your
definitely
pair.
pumping.
It's all
Definitely
good.
pumping. Yeah,
Man, it's a
sold.
nice trending move on Bitcoin too. That move with the upside on like the 15-minute. Had a nice little trending move.
And
That was
sold
nice.
blowing out the
And a
top of its
perfect profit
monthly.
taking area. Wow, perfect profit taking area, right? I mean, look at that. Right at the third RMLR, third SPD band RMLR. Wow, on the 15-minute. I mean, come on. And then right there was a freaking bear div on returns oscillator. Right there where it peaked out. Oh, yeah, take your profit because there's a bear div and let price come down. I mean, come on, people. It's like it's printing money for you. These tools are printing money for you. You just have to. You don't even have to learn math. You just have to follow what the information's saying.
Exactly.
And they'll be right most of the time. It's like, if you're trading traditional technical analysis, you're learning how to manage being wrong most of the time. Because that's what they teach you, right? Oh, 20% win rate is okay. 30% win rate, you're fine. 40% win rate, you're doing great. If you get 50% win rate, that's unheard of. What?
Right.
What do you mean 50% win rate is unheard of? What are you talking about? If you're only winning 50% of the time, you're not winning. If you're lucky, you're breaking even most of the time. Unless you're managing your risk incredibly well. You're only winning 50% of the time. Give me a break. What is that? Why are you playing? This isn't baseball. You're not trying to get hits and runs on bases and things like that.
Right.
Winning 50% of the time, and then and straight up, right? Oh wow, you're doing 30%. That's great. What do you mean? How is that great? 30% win rate. What are you doing?
Right.
What are we doing? Yeah. Anyway, fortunately, we have these tools, and people can just learn how to read them, and the information says right there very clearly. Hey, look. Bear div playing out on the returns oscillator, take your profit. Oh, by the way, it also happened to hit a number of different key areas. Third standard deviation to the upside on the RMLR. Third standard, and it also happened to hit a daily. Right? Yeah, it hit a daily. Hit a daily range right there. Come on. It was easy. And when I say easy, I don't mean like, oh, it's easy to trade. I mean, it was freaking easy.
Freaking easy. Just like Solana bouncing off the top of its monthly volatility range. All the resistance levels down here at 72 point, 3, 72.4. This thing is pretty much about 8 points above its monthly. Wow, man. So, VRE, these cryptos are destroying the volatility ranges. Distribution levels? No. We know what the distribution levels are all about. You can run up to, you can run up the fifth standard deviation. You get up that high, though, by that close or whatever time frame you're looking at on this deviation levels, it's that probability percentage level. It pulls back inside that area. I'm kind of surprised that You know, you got BTC up there, you got Sol up there, or not BTC, you got Solana way above. A lot of these are. Goodness gracious, man. Goodness gracious. Bonk, big time. That's why it's been sitting back. Hell, now it's up 2%. Definitely gives me a little, right, little caution. It definitely gives me a little caution. It could be setting people up for a little bit of a pullback. We'll see, though. We'll see. I mean, when I did the workflow on the damn chart, BTC's chart, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I mean, there is a lot of buy pressure, man. The shorts are just getting just nuked. Short pants, oof, chilly. Chilly wearing the shorts. Crazy, man. Crazy. We got no requests. What should we look at? We could, yeah, let's pop over here. Yeah, I mean, crypto's doing its thing, man. We know what crypto's all about. It's a beast. Let's go at 2036. The dollar just can't get out of the way of itself. Poor little bugger. Runs up to almost the first resistance level on the daily and just sputters out. Sputters out. 0800. Algos came online. Just jacked it. Goodness gracious. So this thing going to drop to the bottom side of the 68.3. That'll break 102. If it does, where's gold going? Gold will probably, if it does that, you see gold could run up to a 1 SD. Wouldn't be a bit surprised. Hell, that's at like 2060. Pretty flat right now, too. Just looking for a reason. Got a ton of support down there. Weekly, monthly volatility range. Bottom side of the first standard deviations at 2024. If gold were to pull back to here or something, you got the top of the monthly here, top of the weekly here. This is some serious support, real support. It's not lagging moving averages. People are like, hey, have you seen the support there? YouTube Jimmy said that wasn't going to break. That 50 MA was supposed to hold price action. Now it's down to 200 and I'm wrecked. I got liquidated. Yeah, well, that's what you get for using lagging information. If you want to use a moving average, it should be a log return moving average. We see ours hit all the time perfectly. They are real support and resistance. Okay, let's see here. But that's a story for another time. And you got to learn the basics first. Got to learn the basics first. Let me see here. What are we doing? Silver. Yeah, gold is revving up here, man. I mean, for weekly and monthly, this thing doesn't even have a top. Gold could just rip into the end of the year, but it's not going to do it as long as the Dixie's just going sideways. You got to get a nice move on Dixie, and it did pull back. And look, gold barely budged, man. Gold barely budged. What time was that? 0800? It's like right here. Right here. Gold dumped. Or not gold. Dixie dumped out. Dixie dumped out at 0800. Gold pulled back with it for the two 15-minute candles and then pumped a little bit. But from the bottom, what was it at? 2030? Only got up to pumped 10 points. Pumped 10 points. I would expect more than that. Got a nice daily range here. The fact it didn't even make it to the top side of the 68.3 gives me a little, what's happening here? Gold. Let's find out. Something's holding this thing down. Let's just find out. Let's look at the other charts here. We got going. 15-minute, no. Let's get up on the daily. I want to see this power mean band. Yeah, you're still above it. One of the reasons. Any asset, not just this asset, they don't stay outside the power mean band very long for you have mean reversion. Here's twice right here. Boom, you get outside, reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher. Pop off it outside. That was the high, all-time high, up around 2150. Pull back, where to? Reverse wave trend. Now you've bounced off reverse wave trend. You're right at the backside, or right at the top side of the power mean band again. And you're setting up some local bear div on the daily. Caution, caution, caution. Let's see here. Hadn't crossed the zero mean yet. What's this look like on the 4-hour? Variance is rising, negatively correlated. DLP losing some steam here. Lower lows too. You didn't really have a higher high. Yeah, you did. You had a little bit of one. You're below the zero mean right now. All right. If you're bullish and you're on the 4 hour, that's not bullish, man. Although it is setting up some hidden bull. This thing dumps out some more. It's going to disappear real quick. What's going on with the volatility? Yeah, the 981, 2400 is contracting. The correlation did break negative. Low length, though, is expanding negative. 981 is, what is it doing? It looks like it's flat positive. So that's a walk down, too. Where's the wave trend at? 2024. 2024. If you liked 2023, just wait for 2024. What could happen in 2024? We're just revving up. It's the fourth turning, man. Go back 80 years from 24, and then go back 80 years from that date, and 80 years from that date. Massive wars. I don't know if there's something to the fourth turning, but boy, it sure has been playing out. The last 3 cycles of 80 years. So, what are you gonna do? That's why I live in the boonies. When the zombies come, I'll be ready.
Indeed, like 80 years ago, World War II. 80 years before that, Civil War.
Yep. On and on, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty crazy. So we're coming into it, and just all we got to do is just look around. There's a little bit of madness going on in the world right now. When isn't there? Right. You know what though? The media takes it and just makes it look so much worse than it is. So I'm sitting at one of the restaurants. Some guy walks in, and I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, oh, this guy's from Afghanistan, Iraq, somewhere. I mean, one of my best friends is from Iran. And so I asked him, I was like, where are you from, man? He goes, Afghanistan. He started telling me the whole story. He was working with U.S. troops, all boom, 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 boom. He's a veteran. And I'm just like, wow, so we started talking about everything. And one of the other guys came up and said something like, oh, yeah, what I should. So he goes, don't believe the media. He goes, don't believe the media. He goes, it wasn't as bad as the media is portraying it to be. And I was just like, yeah, the media is a bunch of bullshit. But it just goes to show you, they use that tool to manipulate everybody, and everybody just falls right into it. If everybody just threw their TV out the back window and never turned it on again, they would lose their control immediately. Yeah. So let's all do that. Everybody throw away their TVs. Stop watching the freaking news. And if you're old enough where you remember when you were young watching the news with your parents, there was actually some real news back in the day. They were actually reporting on news. It wasn't like a manipulation tool. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, before they made it an arm of the entertainment division of every network.
Right. Pretty crazy.
But quite literally. And before they got away, before they got rid of, objective neutrality as reported. Like, that used to be the code of ethics for being a reporter in America. Now that's been out the window since, 30 years or so, 35 years. They've just been getting rid of that increasingly because they were like, oh, yeah, we can make news a part of the entertainment arm. Raise a lot more money that way.
Yeah.
Okay. But what about, how about the fact that you're not supposed to care if it's a profit center? No, we can make it a profit center too. But then you get rid of your objectivity. Well, that's okay. As long as they're just big sponsors paying us, we're fine. Big sponsors are fine. Big corporations are all okay. Oh, really? Okay.
Well, yeah, exactly.
They're all just, they never do anything bad, right?
What the heck here?
Like, never mind that we live in a world that is like in the major industrialized countries, they're basically run, effectively as corporatocracies or whatever you want to call them, right? Where companies effectively decide legislation because they own all the politicians in all the, supposedly democratic countries. So, okay. So you're just going to let big companies run everything and pretend like they're not. All right, I got it. Understood.
Yeah, right. So I'm looking here. Yep. That one SD on gold, the downside's at 2024. 2024. Man, I'm just looking back here. I'm looking at the DLP. Very similar setup. I'm definitely not one for fractals at all, but when you have leading information, And look at the last pullback when that DLP broke to the downside again. You had a big sell-off right to the 99 log MA. Guess where the 99 log MA is right now on the 90-minute chart? 2024. Is gold getting ready to run down here again? It very likely could, man. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go down a little lower here. Yeah, you're setting up hidden bear right now on the 45. It turned back up. All right, returns oscillator turned back up. DLP's already to the downside. There was that spill out right there. Let me see here. So it's starting. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to stay tuned. Stay tuned. That being said, volatility low or 981's expanding negative. Low length contracting negative. 2400 flat negative. Look at the wicks into that 9 log MA too here on the 45. Look at that, man. Perfect. Perfect. 1, 2. Interesting. You're below wave trend too. Below wave trend. Man, this thing just looks like it's getting ready to freaking take a leg down. See the 33. No local. Definitely hidden though. Hidden from back here. Top of the data set, 100%. So when would it happen? Across the zero mean here, you could get a real nasty one. Let me see the 4 hour. Let me see the 4 hour. What's at 2024? If anything. Imagine that. Looky there. 4 hour wave trend, 2024. This is what it means to have all this good info. A lot of confluence down here for the first standard deviation to the downside. That is right here. Bam. Let's see if we get a little leg down while we're doing the stream. It's only about 10 points from here. Gold's been moving, so can definitely do it. And why the dollar's just thinking. Just thinking. What do we do? What do we do? And of course, here's the what the news says. Gold falls on profit taking as the dollar in treasury yields weaken. Okay. Let's see here. Now watch the yields in the dollar rip. This was an hour ago. Yeah, they're saying this is why gold's pulling back. Interesting. Got nothing to do with mean reversion. Nothing to do with mean reversion at all. It's just profit taking, which I agree. Should take profits. But hello. Yeah, people were taking profits at 21.50. You got a Dixie data set that is literally freaking like a bag of cats right now. This thing takes off, gold is going to dump. Gold will dump, and that's why. Because of the correlation with Dixie. Yeah, treasury yields are definitely down. We already looked at them. That can turn around just as fast as it is right now. It's back up 3.9 now. This was down like 1.1%, I think, just the last time we checked. It's already popping up. Already popping up. If the dollar can just get out of its way, I mean, it's freaking trying, man. It is trying. It's got to get back up above this daily range. Here's what's going to happen, too. If the dollar makes a run for its first standard deviation right now, you're going to see gold at the 1 SD to the downside probably. You'll see gold at 2024. You see Dixie at 102.5. We'll see if it has the power. Power of Grayskull. Yeah, it's looking like it. Plus, we're coming in. People are taking profits. Yeah, hey, that's what the news says. That's what the news says. So what are you going to do? Going to believe the news? FedEx recover? No. That's what I see a lot on those earnings plays. You got to make the right call on the earnings play. Not think that just because it was down 10, 11, 12% that you're going to get a nice move to the top side. Sell pressure on hard. Hard to recover from that. Intraday anyway. Even though the probabilities want it. How deep was that thing? How deep is this probability-wise? And you're below the monthly. Jeez, you're right at the bottom of the monthly range. And I'm talking the center, not the resistance or support levels. And 5th standard deviation on the daily. How many times have we talked about this on these earning plays? Man, these earnings plays usually when they're big moves, they're right to like the 5th standard deviation every freaking time. Go back on all the earnings plays if you have this indicator and check it out. You'll see what I mean. Pretty freaking powerful. That's why, like right now, 95.4% chance by the close today that FedEx is back at 273. Problem is there's a shitload of sell pressure and you're back below the center of the monthly range. So you get stuck down in these areas. There's like a 99.99999% probability it closes back up above 255. And that is the 4th standard deviation. 99.7% chance it closes back up above 261.23. Yeah, crazy, man. Let's see, first monthly support. Where's that weekly range at? Boom, boom. That is the 2nd. Where's the 3rd? Where's the bottom? Am I missing one? There's the bottom of weekly. First support. 2nd. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're below the weekly. We are below the weekly. The bottom of the weekly support is right at the top of the monthly at about 255.5 area, 255.7, right in there. So we're definitely probably going to be about ready to get back up in here. Top of the monthly range. Like I said, you got to remember all these probability levels, all those percentages that by the close today, it's going to be back up in here. Might not be a bad call. Intraday, some intraday calls, some premium. Don't go too high. Don't go too high. I'd be probably looking at 3SD, 260 to like 261, 262 calls. If you're going to go with the probabilities, the time would be now. I'm not going to do it, so I don't even have my brokerage account up. But yeah, I think that would be a good play. If I was actively trading those 0 DTEs, I would probably be in on this all day long. P-Funk somewhere at his charts, probably looking at the exact damn same thing. And Earth Beer. Earth Beer is all over. That's probably why he's not in here. He is probably trading this. Would not be a bit surprised. You have this monthly range to contend with, though. That's why it might even be better call to see if you can get back inside the 4th standard deviation. You get back up above this monthly. Here's the 99.7 Laplace. All right. You might even want to wait till then. Make sure you can get out of this monthly range before you buy premium intraday, because then that could be a good play. 256. What's that? 264. Or no. Yeah. 99.7. 264. 265. That'd be a good call. But I'm telling you, man, these bears are going to lock in down here. They're going to try not to let this data set recover. It'd be different if you didn't have this monthly range right here. This thing would probably already be back up. But you're dealing with this now. Boo, boo, boo. Goodness gracious. Is that all? Is that the leader? I'm getting its butt whipped. Probably. Yeah, man. Looking good. Looking good. All right, Dixie's trying. Dixie's trying. What's Russell doing up again? 2026. Minis going sideways at 48.22. NASDAQ minis 17 and 42. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
What's up, big dog? You want to say hi to the office?
Hey, everybody's got big dogs. Speaking of big dogs, what the hell's mine? It's out there chewing on the leg somewhere. Out there chewing on a leg like a good boy.
You want some venison? You want some Indiana venison?
I was like, huh? Yeah. Yeah, this 4-hour wave trend's in play today, I'm pretty sure, man. Especially, you close some 15-minute candles below this 9 log MA that's on the 4-hour. This thing closes in 3 hours and 40 minutes, too, on gold. This thing's, you start closing 15-minute candles below 2033. This thing going to slide to this wave trend in the 33 log MA with a quickness. Remember that. If you get some 15-minute candles closing below 2033.5, like 20 tested up in the last couple of days, right? Got outside the power mean band, whoop, right back to it. Then you sent a wick up into the reverse, Fisher pulled back outside the power mean band again. Yeah, man. Keep an eye on this. It's already breaking. 2033 almost. It's down below it right now. Boom, boom. About 0.2 below it. Boy, this could flush real quick. What's the Dixie doing? Yeah, Dixie's moving up a little bit. See how quick we get a little pop here. But if this thing pulls back up, man, put this back on gold. Having fun with gold right now. Scale this down a little bit. You know, there she goes. Here she goes. Make us look smart. Hit this one SD. What's that? First support level. So when it comes to the 4 hour though, first standard deviation, 95 for Laplace right there. I mean, this thing could wick down to this one SD and pull right back up during this 4 hour candle, close above like 2025. I'm sure we're about to find out. You know what? Let's go to a 1 minute and see what this thing's doing. Oh, I already tell. Lower low there too. Lower low there too. Yeah, starting to ride down. The entire power mean band's about to break through all this. And when I say that, I'm talking reverse Fisher and 99 log MA. But this is what happens, right? You continue down, boom, go up, test wave trend, pull back. Test that 9 log MA, pull back. 9 log MA, pull back. Could do the same thing, go a little sideways, meet up again, another leg down. Volatility, 2400 expanding negative, 981. It's actually, it's expanding positive, but the 525 is expanding negative. Then started contracting positive. You see how the correlation breaks? That's why, yeah, man. Incredible. It's floating up, huh? Interesting. Now you got the two low lengths contracting positive, 2400 expanding negative. Let me see 3 minute here. What this do on the 3 minute? Where are you? Right at the zero mean on the 3 minute. That's had a little bit of bull div here, right? Got some bull div, but it's rejecting off the zero mean. DOP is building, and you're dropping in the trend down here on low time frames. All right, 15 minute. Let's see. Yeah. And once wave trend crosses down Fisher right here, this is a no-brainer. Right back at wick right to the Fisher. Right to the reverse Fisher. Then you pull back top side of the 99 log MA, go back up top side of the power mean band where the 33 power mean was hanging out. And now you're back down below the power mean band as all this breaks down. This isn't setting up very good for gold. So you can flip up. To get this to flip back up, you got to get this data set back up here above wave trend, probably back up above the top side of the power mean band. But then you got the Fisher to contend with. Yeah, these are the setups you don't like to see. And you're getting a lower low here. Let's see what happens. Let's see where this 15-minute candle closes. If it closes on a lower low, if it pulls back up and you set up this hidden bull, could be a different story. Could be a different story, but the DLP is building again. DLP is building again. And we're contracting positively correlated on the 15-minute. This thing is looking very weak right now. Yeah, big dog. Hilarious. You hear that, girl? Speaking of girls, what the hell? Dog go back out? I'm tripping. What the hell are these animals? Oh, back here sleeping. It happens. Thought she was in here. Alrighty. Warlord, what's up with that? That is pumping. Finally. Here she blows. Make us look like we have leading information here, gold. That's surely what it looks like to me. Could be a little slower than I'm wanting, but yeah, man. It's definitely not. You're having an outlier on the 33-minute. This could definitely push. This could definitely push down. Oh, it's setting up a bull div right now, but we got some serious positive correlation. The big nasty DLP candle at the 95% confidence interval. Prediction model flip going into trend on the 33 as the dollar's moving. It's up 0.16 now. Tell you, man, that dollar makes a run to the 1 SD, the top side. You're going to see gold at the 1 SD, the downside, at about 2024. Let me see. Bing! There's that. Dixie. Hey. Got a little ways to go. Hey. You in vet land?
Yeah, sorry, I was talking, but my thing was muted. Yeah, they caught me out. They really did. They pretty much I'm only there to take like 5 units
Right.
of whatever that price is minus 5. All right. And then that spread just kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger every 5 units I took. So obviously I'm trying to short scalp a bull market, right? Like it's gonna have good pullback. And yeah, bro, they just blew me out. 2%, but it was a small amount. It's like they stole 100 VEPS from me.
Oh,
like,
those dirty dogs.
Break it bro. Yeah. So as soon as I hit market buy, there's no one in the spread for 2%. I was like, come on, man. I was like, oh, this is what I have to do. So then I just said, fuck it, I'm going to trade BTC. I've already stacked that BChain account to the fucking roof. Sorry for the language. Through the roof. And yeah, I'm just going to ride that thing, man. I'm ready for my high teens.
Nice. So we got multi-vac here. Have no idea what it is. It's a crypto. Ooh, look at that nice little clear out. That was a degen smasher right there. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. When this thing come on, because it's only on some swaps and KuCoin. Look like. Let's see here. Where's this thing coming from? MTV. And it's MTV. Music television, where they don't play any music. It's a bunch of bullshit, freaking virtual reality, the reality shows and shit. Crazy.
Oh, MTV.
When I was a kid,
Kardashians, isn't it?
When I was a kid, MTV actually played music videos nonstop all day long. 33 minutes.
And they had those cool graphics of like those Wookiee things, Yetis with long hair, like walking. No, it's just Ken, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Yeah.
The hell?
But it's meant to market for those whale guys, you know?
It's interesting. Thought this was fairly new. Maybe not. Go up here on a weekly. How old's this damn thing? Yeah, no variance read here. Oh, Jesus. What the? Boy, oh boy. We're going to the moon. No, we're not. Jesus. That's brutal. Who bought the top? Who got wrecked? Somebody. Who bought the top there? Got wrecked. Yeah, man. Let's see here. I mean, you're setting up bear div. You get higher high here. This returns oscillator pops up to the 2 SD band. It's all good. And you got low length volatility contracting, 981, expanding, positive. Nothing bad about that. You go back to this daily. Get a better read here. What's the variance doing? Turning up, positively correlated. Lower highs so far. No bear div printing on the top side. And there was no bull div on the bottom. What is that noise? I hear engines. Who art thou? Let's see here. Yeah, DLP. I mean, prediction model is of the top side. Starting to drop into a light trend. Low length volatility contracting. 981 contracting negative. 2400 expanding positive. How is that? Interesting. Jump down. We go to 4 hour. Multi-vac. What exactly is this thing? What does this crypto do? Since there's over 2 million or something. Wow. Not too long ago, it was literally only in the thousands. Last time I looked, there's over 2 million cryptos. And you know how, and about 99.9% of them are just total, just nothingness. Total garbage. Let's see. That's what you want to see, though. In 4 hour, you had an outliers at the top side. Contracted, negatively correlated as it was setting up hidden bull. This thing's setting up hidden bull in the 4 hour, and you can see it playing out. You already backfilled all the candles. DLP's building. You're in trend on the 4 hour. Yeah, man. I mean, it looks bullish. You're at the 4 hour 90. You're just above the 95 for Laplace on the 4 hour. That closes literally in 28 minutes. So 95.4% probability this thing pulls back in 0.0017639. Not too far from here. It's right at it. That's what you're going to see. Or right over here. That's that white line right there. That's the 4 hour 95 for Laplace. So yeah. Something like this though, probably going to depend. Is Bitcoin going to continue its rampage? Is Bitcoin going to, your dominance almost back up 54. You get this thing back up 55, you'll see some alts getting the wind sucked out. Look at Solana, man, at $80. Jesus. Go Sol. Talked about Solana being at $100 by the end of the year. Let's see what happens. Be honest. Pull this up. Where's this thing at? Ugh. Yeah, 95 for Laplace on the daily. That's a white cross line right there. When it comes to this 4 hour candle, 95 for Laplace. All right. So in the next, 12 minutes. Oh, no, that's on the 15-minute candle. Next half hour, next 28 minutes, there's a 95.4% chance that when it comes to the daily, there's a 95.4% chance of that 81.25 is the high right now. Can we get a higher high on this 15-minute? Absolutely. This is a daily level. So it's above $81. And when it comes to this 4 hour candle closing in 27 minutes, there is a 95.4% chance that this is that was the high. And just got a wick right into it again. I mean, perfect wick right to the 95.4. So let's see what happens here. Sol's just bashing Bitcoin 44.2. 44.2. And I saw just the other day, a couple YouTube Jimmies. Warning, red flashing. Oh, we didn't know about this. Oh, bear. I mean, these guys are total just jokes. They are getting tens of thousands of views. It's not like we're butthurt that it's happening. Is what really butthurts me is people are being deceived. They think these guys actually know how to analyze these markets. They're all using lagging information. Most of the times, these guys are wrong. They make really bad calls. That's why they got two accounts. Man. They will long and short the same damn on the same position, man. Just so they can say, "See, told you so." It's so insane. They have got one hell of a scam going. Feel sorry for you guys that watch these people. Meanwhile, we're here giving out free education. We don't want you to buy anything. You could come sit in this Discord for the rest of your life learning basic volatility trading, the foundation of what we do here. Where you're never gonna see us going, "Hey, I think it's about time you buy our indicator package." We're gonna continue to help you. If you want to just stick with that and master that chart, which it can be, you can trade the free chart all day long. Here's what it's all about. I would take that free chart right now and trade any of these YouTubers one-on-one with it, with their edge, all day long. You think they're going to come down under the one? You think they're going to come into the Shark Tank with me, with leading information? I will blow their doors off. That's an open invitation to any of them out there. Go tell your favorite YouTuber, because they all just think they're the bee's knees when deep down they know they don't have a beat on these markets at all. They are totally BSing their followers. It's a damn shame too, man. It's a damn shame. I'm not going to call out anybody specifically because they're all a bunch of little, you know what. Don't need any problems in that area. But yeah, man. Just watch a little boxing match between a couple of them. My God. Hilarious. Pretty hilarious. I was laughing.
People bet money on this? What? That's what I was thinking. Like, people actually bet money on these fights.
Yeah, that's what's crazy, man. That is what's crazy. They got a better chance charting their fighting skills more than these markets. Coffee good. All right, I see Will Chapo typing. What you got for me? You can see during this 4 hour, right? Got stifled at this 95 for Laplace and second standard deviation. Yeah, Warlord's got a link for it.
What do you need?
The link to that fight. Pop it in the Alpha Voice chat. Well, Chopper, I think, dude, because it's way at the end when some of the bigger crypto YouTubers, who literally one of them, I've seen his head double in size in the last 7 years. So I'm just saying. Does your head just grow like that normally? Take one look at him and you'll laugh. Oh, I don't know his name. Chapo, you're right on it though, buddy. Yes, sir. He's a little rhino who couldn't throw a punch to save his life. He's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Bro, he just puts his arms out and twists his whole body. It's pretty fucking funny, man. There's no technique at all.
At least he put his like not ego, but like his presence.
Yeah. Oh.
Like it's commendable. Like I'm like, yeah, dude, that's commendable.
You got balls to step in the ring, man.
All your homies are gonna be making fun of you.
You got balls stepping in the ring. Definitely. Yeah. Dude, I used to spar like 3-4 days a week at a dojo with killers. I mean, you got to have nuts to get in there and spar with these guys. I've been knocked out many times. There's some great fighters that nobody's even ever heard of. So just to go and watch these guys though and be like, God damn, you get destroyed at the dojo. Destroyed.
Yeah.
It was Kempo too. I mean, it was, and this guy literally trained under one of Bruce Lee's original students. His name is Jerry Smith. You can look him up. Let me see.
Okay.
Jerry Smith. Let me see. What do we got going on here? Run down a bit. Yeah, Solana getting stifled here for about the next 22 minutes, I would imagine. And then who knows? Especially BTC running. So that 44.2, where's this thing at? Yeah, right up by the 95.42. I mean, the same thing. You think Solana and Bitcoin are highly correlated right now? Oh, dude, it's probably the correlation chart's probably peaked out significantly positively correlated. It's the same damn chart. Here's BTC. Oh, wait a minute. No, BTC's at the 99.7. My bad. It's still inside the daily 95.4. But that little white line there, that is this 4-hour candle's 99.7% Laplace distribution range. BTC just hit like a roadblock. Bam! First it hit the third resistance level right here, pulled back a little bit, and then just one 15-minute candle just right to it. Right to it. Meanwhile, we got people out there trading lagging information that don't know about the distribution. And that this is what you know what this white cross line is? When BTC launched off of it, that's the top side of the daily 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Wham. That's the way it works, man. Get wrecked. And if you go into the 15-minute on Bitcoin, slappy. 15-minute. Look at the nice outlier. You drop down on low time frames. You're getting a great entry right here on lower time frame outliers, and then you ride that 15-minute, man. You ride that 15-minute. There's where I would have been probably taking the profit because that 15-minute was still having an outlier. Let me see here. Yeah, right there, probably about 43.7 area. But to be honest, right here, first standard deviation on the daily. I'm front running that all day long. Taking profit there. Could you got back in the trade? If you're on a 1 minute, you added nice scalps to the top and the bottom. Right? Bam, bam, bam. If you look at this on a 1 minute, whee! Party time.
I think I put the most amount of trades in I've ever done today. Like
I saw a couple of your
posts. I started
posts
at about 10 o'clock in the morning and it's about 6 o'clock now, 6:30 now. And it's just hammering. So it's been a good day trading. Unfortunately, it didn't beat the market. I had to learn the rhythm again. But I got about 2% out of it. So if I just held on to these trades for a little longer, but that felt like gambling. Man, I would have had that whole 3.5%, maybe 4%. But yeah, it was a good day in the settle, man. The hard day scalping. Holy smokes. But yeah, that's the goal. Arrive, get some money on the table, take a break.
That's an African.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I love when you post all these scalps and things that you're doing. Is great. I mean, like all these
Oh, yeah.
ways to charge.
I'm going to get coffee.
Fantastic. It's good. You're helping all the other folks too when you're doing that, man. I really, really like that.
Sure. Yeah, I should be doing it a bit more. Maybe if I get a more stable internet connection, I'll be able to stream the scalps live. All right, it's not like people are going to be able to chase me unless you have necks, but I wouldn't recommend it. All right.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Right.
I'm just saying in general, your posts are very helpful to anybody trying to learn.
Sure.
Really appreciate it.
Like now, what's the trade, bro? I'm looking at that wick without the tools. Ooh, for those. Okay, so here's a few things that I saw in there was a lot of pattern trading happening. So it was like head and shoulders, and they'd fail it and cause a wick. Let's just say an accumulation zone would be a big ass wick, and then they would send it back up. So like if you, depending on what your RW reverse wave trend mean is, mine's obviously short. They're more than likely trying to get it below that reverse wave trend. They're going to buy it up. Then the scalp is as soon as it hits that, and they send it down. You buy again if it's in place. And you could literally see, okay, these are the naked traders, they get hammered. These are the RSI stoke guys, they get hammered. These are the guys that are using DLP. So like today, DLP was literally getting run into the ground. Had to like try mean revert. So if it's bearish and it's coming back up, I had to mean revert 3 or 4 times, and then the follow through would come. And it's usually the big whale. All right, so it's, if you're hitting the trade, more than likely by a fifth trade, it's going to go in your direction. So have the patience in these accumulation zones. I'm sure this pattern forming is going to be happening for quite a while. I'm not saying I trade patterns, but it's just good to see them pop up and know when they're taking advantage of them. And yeah, positive drift was leading the market today. You couldn't really beat that guy. The negative drift was very hard to catch, try and grab. And when it's getting super volatile, you're pretty much looking at your RO mean reversion. You're looking at your DLP as well. So you want the RO and the DLP both saying they're getting ready to mean revert. And then that's pretty good. So like I've pretty much scalped from Bilbo's, like my brain started to pick it up from the red lines here. So Bilbo's red dotted lines to the top of this red line. All right. Fuck, I'm losing train of thought. But yeah, it's just wait for the positive drift and that RO to kick in, and then that would be your safer entry. If that makes sense. But you got to guess really well, depending on what your trading fee is, and you're buying the knife. You're buying the knife, right? Buying that knife drop. Okay? So you can't catch the buy. You can't trade like that. You're buying that knife drop because it's gonna immediately push it out of your fee range. Anyway, there we go.
Yeah, bro. That's right. You gotta love it. Oh, dude. Is he still in here? Hold on for a second.
I love that clear analysis, African. Very well said, my friend. Very well said.
But yeah, like here, if you're looking at BTC on 1 minute, it's going to get scalped. Yeah. It's going to pull back to the structure that it just left from more than likely and then carry on.
Yeah. I like using the VRE width also on the 1 minute. It's very useful to see if it's if the move is like, if the lower time frame move is moving, you know, how it's moving within the higher time frames. It's very nice to see it, because then it's like, oh, okay, so it's a trending move, but within a larger ranging move, and that's within a larger trending move, whatever that situation is. Right now, it's, you know, it's moving on the 1 minute in a trending move. Well, it was a trending move for a couple minutes, but it's within a ranging move on a 15-minute and also on an hour or a 45-minute. So it's like, you know, so that lets you limit your expectations, right? Lets you cap your profit taking. And since the move already happened so nicely, like if on the day and on the 4 hour and on the 15 minute, you can see already it's had all those nice moves. It's like, all right, so if you're going to take these 1 minute scalps, which are great, then you know where to cap and take your profit very nicely without putting too much at risk and leaving too much on the table.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you said it and Bobo said it. Today, the 15 minute is the thing that had the juice. Yeah. Right? Like when that thing said expansion mode, I was like, okay, baby, we're running. But I didn't realize, I didn't expect that 15 minute pump mode to literally start clearing whole ranges, like the daily VREs. Like, I was like, no way in hell this thing's gonna go from here to there. This never happens, bro. But like the fact that it was, I was like, okay, now I really have to pay attention to it. And yeah, they're just trying to get you out on that 15 minutes. So they put it in like negative drift for one 15-minute candle, and they just send it in the last 30 seconds of that 15 minutes, last 2 minutes. Yeah, man, it's just good shit. Thank you for the tools, Ben. Like, I can't thank you enough. It's fucking amazing. Just walk in here, take a bite of the market and walk out. Do that 1,000 days and I'll be a multi-millionaire in this land. So there you go. You gotta keep on. Gotta keep on having those goals and hitting them all the time, then you're good. Yeah. For sure. But yeah, the 15 minute was really juicy. Today. Really juicy. It cleared what it was out. Like it started the day by tagging that top of the 15 minute, or basically coming close to the top of the daily range, right? And then just kept bouncing off of that, and eventually bounced off that power mean, bounced up through that first resistance on the day, bounced up through the weekly resistance, bounced up through the monthly, bounced up to the next daily resistance, and then from there I was like, yeah, take your profit. Okay.
Take that profit.
Perfect. And also hit the 3 RMLR, the third SDA band and RMLR a couple times, which was again great place to take profit. Great place to take profit right there.
I will say this: if BTC is going to hold, what time do you need daily print? In like 7 hours, I think. If BTC can hold in this range above whatever it is. Let's just say $44,000. You can hold above that range until the next daily print. That thing's going to be in between. It's going to be the middle of this pump, right? So there's going to be a nice big pullback there tomorrow. So that's sort of what I'm waiting for. To be like, okay, cool, I'll hit that thing tomorrow.
Well, it is in a mean reversion right now to the RMLR, the 3012 RMLR, which is currently at 43.5, right? But it could easily tag that and bounce back up to over the 44 and stay well above it.
Yes, it would make sense to get to those targets. It would be like a -2 BRE daily. We'd land at somewhere there, I suppose. But yeah, man, quick. I hope you guys are also making some good cash. Even if they're just holding bags, it's a good sign.
I know it's good, man. Scalp, take early profits. Scalp, take early profits. No greed, just speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah. I'm doing something. It's funny.
Bet you are.
I'm doing something.
Doing something, the name of the game.
Here we go. Sorry. Oh my God. Oh, it's always something in crypto. The Wild Wild West shit show.
Yeah.
What it means to be your own bank.
Yeah.
Not your keys, not your crypto. These multi-sig wallets out here are a freaking scam.
Yeah.
Makes 0 sense, man, these multi-sigs. None of them are, it's crazy. They're all custodial wallets, man. Very sketchy. They could rug everybody if they wanted to.
Yeah.
And there's one specific that literally has their API key exposed. What the hell, man?
Piss the wrong people off, huh? They'll go hunting for crazy shit. That makes me worried. Well, not worried. I'm quite impressed by the guy. I'm not gonna mention his name, but the guy who figured that out, either he did it himself or he's got a friend that like says, "Okay, run the algorithm, bro. Let's see where these guys are falling." So,
Man, Bonk. What you doing, Bonk?
Oh, what's going on with Chill Bill? Damn.
Doing, Bonk.
Oh, Chill Bill. Damn. Yeah, what's Bonk doing? Hammering.
Right, also a nice little run up on the 15. Yeah, nice little run up on the 15 also. But
another one, Bonk and Soul, man. Bonk and Soul. Bitcoin above the monthly. That's the top of Bitcoin's monthly. 43,730 area. Yeah, what's up?
So you know those mobile phones that people were buying or something, Saga phone or whatever.
Yeah. It had like more bonk in it than it cost to buy the phone, right?
Yeah. Could I pay for that phone in bonk?
I don't know, but I know that phone right now, the only way you get them is like on just resales, and they're going for like $2,000 or something. Went from like 500 to 2,000. People are like, "Holy shit! Wow. There was $700 a bonk in my phone. I only paid $500. I'm up 200." It's pretty wild, man.
Sell it for $2,000, baby. I'm up 3x.
You gotta.
Yeah.
I love Solana, man. It's a great blockchain.
And are those phones already produced? Because like I'm trying to figure out, how did they pay for these phones? Like if I wanted that phone, how did I buy it? Did I buy it with my credit card? Did I buy it with crypto? And if I was allowed to buy it with bonk, then if those phones weren't already produced, did that company sell the bonk to then start the process of producing that phone?
I don't know.
I was thinking about that the last 2 days.
Maybe phone sales pump bonk. Phone sales pump and bonk. That's the bonk. Well, I know these other meme coins are probably just ripping too, man. I'm telling you, man, dude, bonk. I got caution on bonk. I'm not going to be that guy. A lot of people just bought the top on bonk and lost 50%. Yikes. And you got the top of bonk's monthly range right down here. That's just... Now, can it close outside there? We're seeing crypto do stuff. Look at this tight weekly range bonk is getting into right here. All right. If you were to see him going into the end of the year, even into this week, Sunday night, which is what? Christmas Eve, right? Whew. You reject here? Oh my goodness, man, this thing could spill out. That's why. It's just a warning. It is a warning. Am I buying bonk up here? Absolutely not. I'm not. Feel free. Could it just like run away and go to the moon and bonk's at a penny in a week? Dude, it's crypto. It could do anything. I'm just saying. I trust my edge. I'm not going to buy any. I'll tell you what. If you're like on whatever, any of those swaps, some that have limit orders, I'd be front running this bad boy down here. All right. Looking to get some bonk down here. You get some big, nasty wick down here. Could get lucky and get filled. Because I do think a bonk does have a hard pullback. It's going to rip. Especially if crypto continues on its mission here. Bitcoin at the lead. Bitcoin is my co-pilot in the stealth fighter. Let's go. I'm going to drop some bombs on the shorters. That's just crazy how low this range is. Like I just did it earlier. Now from here, it's probably a 50% pullback to where the top of the monthly is. We did this earlier, but it was a lot lower.
75.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, man. I mean, hello. I'm not the one. This is why you read all the time. You see people on Twitter crying, right? You get to a top. When it comes to the distribution, especially intraday, hell, weekly, monthly, I'm telling you, man, there's a reason why when you understand the distribution and the VEPS in general, you're not going to buy tops and sell bottoms anymore. You're going to do the exact opposite. You're going to be buying bottoms and selling the tops. That's what you're supposed to do. Hey, all you traders out there, if you don't know how this works, you're supposed to buy bottoms and sell tops. This isn't brain surgery. But if you're using lagging information, I feel like Will Ferrell on Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands. It's just crazy, man. A lot of YouTube Jimmies out there.
I'm not getting money back.
The information they're giving,
Get out of my way.
the indicator packages they're selling, the educational programs they're selling that's based on all that lagging information, they're setting you up for buying tops and selling bottoms. At the bottom, I'm just like, wow. Hey, buddy, you were supposed to sell up there. You're at the bottom now. Now you're going to sell? You're locked in. You've become an investor. This is Investor Center. It's like the Wolf of Wall Street. You the dumbass that bought the penny stocks, and now you're capitulating at the bottom. Not a good combo. People out there losing a lot of money, man. A lot of money. Pretty insane. You see here. BTC, of course, it's pulling back from that area. I mean, we're talking, that was the 4 hour, right? 4 hour 99.7 Laplace distribution range, daily 95.4. So when it comes to Bitcoin, 95.4% chance this thing's not closing above 44,380. 44,380. And it just rejected off the 4 hour, never made it to the daily. So in the next 2 minutes, I'm surprised it doesn't pull back. This is very bullish. You're up here closing above the 2SD, 95.4 Laplace. You're up here by the third standard deviation on the 4 hour. So when you were up here, there was a 99.7% chance it was going to pop down below this little blue line and close here. And see what happens in the next minute 30. Just keep our eye on this, and that'll bring us into the end of the stream too. Then I'm a blockchain surgeon right now, apparently. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad I got a lot of smart people around me, because we got some shit frozen. We got to figure out how to unfreeze it. I don't know what's happening. But like I said, I learned a long, long time ago to surround myself with really smart people. And here we go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And we got them. We got a great crew in the syndicate. My God, if people only knew. We got mad talent. We got a lot of mad talent, and people doing a lot of very, very selfless things. So think about it. Working for them whales, man. Whale syndicate. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let me see here. Let's pop it in. Let's go into the chat here. Give us one of our little, where's it at? There we go. Give our little emoji. There it is. Oh, cute little syndicate emoji. Okay, what you doing? Definitely staying down here below the 3SD on the 4 hour. Here's what I want to see. 4 hours closing, right? Let's look at this 4 hour. Still having the outlier. Setting up bear div. You're right at the 2SD band. Look at the DLP, man. 99% confidence interval. We usually know what happens from there. Just saying. Let's see here. Immediately, low length volatility contracted a little bit. Correlation broke negative. Still having the outlier. Returns oscillator turned down. It's negatively correlated, though. Negatively correlated. We are getting a lower DLP candle. We're going to have to let this play out probably for an hour or two. See what's going on. See the 90 minute. Oop, let me turn that UPM back on. Populate, baby. Trending on the 90. Look at this 4 hour. My God, you got to just love Bitcoin, man. Gotta love Bitcoin. It is slapping asses and taking names right now. And so the 4 hour printed that bear. I wanted to see how far above this reverse Fisher is. Nothing's down at what? Fuck, man, about $700. Gotcha. Roger Dodger. Just daily, right back at the top or outside it. All right, 90 minute. No bear. 45. Variance coming down, negatively correlated. Higher highs. This thing is inevitably going to set up some hidden. DLP's up here, though, man. DLP is pretty high. It's always a warning. Go back, look at it. Can it go higher? Yeah, but what does it do? Then it sets up some nasty ass bear div on the DLP. When you see div on the DLP, all your alerts should be going off. If the returns oscillator isn't playing it out yet, right, here it is too. There's where it started to really populate the bear div. Well, hell, the DLP was showing it at the top. All right. I mean, I guess the returns oscillator did too. But I'm telling you, man, as soon as that DLP, look at that thing, man. It didn't even break to the bottom until, hell, the move was already at wave trend. Good Lord. And this thing's still trending to the top side, though. Whew. This is a tough one here, man. Setting up hidden on the 33 already. Setting up that hidden. And the returns oscillators at the 2 SD band. We are way outside the power mean band, though. When I see things like this, gives me caution. Gives me a lot of caution. Not just a little. Let's see here. Oh, my goodness. Got a lot of hidden bull. A lot of hidden bull. Prediction model has flipped on the 15, heading back into a random walk. All right. Let's end it on that. We'll have to just keep a track on Bitcoin all day. We got a new 4-hour, though, right? 1 SD on this new 4-hour is right there. 44.5 and a quarter. 95.4 Laplace on this 4-hour candle's up by the 2 SD on the daily. Right about 44.750 area. All right, guys. Thanks for all the support in the Discord. If you're watching on TradingView, hit the link to the Discord's in the description. Come on in. Open up a support ticket. Request a free volatility starter pack. Do that immediately. I'm looking at damn, I just got thrown off looking at that pic. What the hell? But anyway, wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. See you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Where's that song?